Somewhere in the universe lays our galaxy called Milky Way. Roughly here is our star, our sun, which is guilty for creating our solar system. Hello and welcome to the channel that will pass you the general knowledge that everyone should know. Today you will learn or be reminded of the solar system, so open your notepads and take some notes. You need to know that our solar system is formed 4.6 billion years ago. Yeah, billion! And the way how it's formed is none of your concern. Leave that for the scientists. Now, know that our sun is big. How big, you might ask? So, his mass is 99.86% of all the mass in the solar system. Don't bother yourself what mass is. That percentage would be enough. What else you need to know is that there are 8 planets in our solar system. Yes, you heard well. 8, not 9, because Pluto is not a planet anymore. Google it. The 4 smaller inner planets are terrestrial planets, being primarily composed of rock and metal. The 4 outer planets are giant gas planets, being substantially more massive than the terrestrials. If you want to impress your audience even more, tell them that between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter there is an asteroid belt area full of rocks, and beyond Neptune's orbit lies the Kuiper belt, a population of trans-Neptunian objects composed mostly of ice. Aha! Good place to chill out. Now, let's get back to the planets before you lose your interest. I will name each of them in order of appearance, so listen carefully, you should remember this. You may forgot everything about solar system that I was rambling about, but you have to know this. So, the planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, it's not funny anymore, and Neptune. And as I said before, Pluto is not a planet since 2006, so forget about Pluto, let that poor bastard alone. Let's go with some 5 greater facts about the planets now. Mercury is the smallest and nearest planet to the Sun, hot and dead, that is spinning fast around the Sun as little child around his mother when he won a candy. Mercury doesn't even have any friends, moons. So you can say he is doomed and suffer from anxiety because he has no one to talk about his issues. Venus is the second planet to the Sun. Someone called it an evening and morning star because it's the brightest celestial body after Sun and the Moon. I prefer to call it the hell because it's bloody hot there, and in my opinion it's a good punishment for the afterlife for the bad people. And the fact that there are no moons just confirms that it's really the hell and that it's enjoying the torture of the bad souls on her own. One great fact though, Venus was considered as the closest planet to the Earth until someone calculated otherwise. So Venus is not the closest planet anymore. Mars is not either. Don't be fooled, it's Mercury. Yeah, I guess he wants some friends. That brings us to our beautiful home, our blue planet, our Earth. If I have a feeling I would cry at this moment. It is the 3rd planet from the Sun. Bronze medal is good, I guess. Also, the Earth is not socially awkward as the previous 2, and it has one body. We called it the Moon. By the time, Earth is the only planet where life exists. So easy conspiracy theory lovers. Something else you can learn about the Earth while you are here is the Earth's size. Earth's circumference, the distance all the way around the equator. Just pretend that you know what equator is. So, the distance is 40,075 kilometers or 24,901 miles. Its diameter, the distance from one side to the other through Earth's center, is 12,756 kilometers or about 7,926 miles. Also, Earth takes 23 hours, 56 minutes and 40 seconds to complete its rotation on its axis. Yes, that is how days was created, so obvious, duh. And takes 365.26 days to complete its one revolution, or its orbit around the Sun. Oh, that's how our calendar year was created. You feel so empowered already, yeah? Next is the red planet, called Mars. Quite famous here. We sent to Mars some robots just to poke around, to hang on Mars' harsh environment, because why not? Also, everyone that is involved in the space race wants to send some humans there. Reason for that, I guess, just to take selfies and crush Instagram. Who knows, maybe some science would be involved there too. Also know that Mars is smaller than Earth. His size is only slightly more than half the size of Earth. Poor Mars. Oh, I just realized that I forgot to speak about Mars bodies. What was I thinking? He has two moons with really cool names. They are Phobos, which means fear, and Deimos, which means terror. Ooh, spooky. So now, let's speak about big stuff. Really big stuff. And that is Jupiter, who is often referred as, wait for it, the giant. We are clever at naming. The planet is so large that it constitutes to all the other planets put together. Because it is so big and everyone is afraid of him, Jupiter has, by newest study, 79 bodies or moons. They all want to hang out with him, not because he is big and scary. Just to get in perspective how big Jupiter is, you can put 11.2 Earths side by side to match the diameter of Jupiter. I know, I'm also stunned. Then comes Saturn. You all know him because it has some jewelry around, he's flexing with his ring system, he's influencer in the world of planets. Also know that he is big too. Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system. As influencer, he has a lot of bodies, 62 moons to be precise, and I think that is enough for him. Next comes Uranus. Yes, I said it and I will again. Uranus, don't be a jerk. Not much to say here, unless the poor naming. Also has some jewelry, but compared to Saturn, he can't flex, because there are some faint rings. Uranus, yes love, is the coldest planet. Even it is not the farthest one from the Sun, but that is not preventing him from hanging out, so he has 27 bodies or moons. And the last planet that is so far away is Neptune. How far? So Neptune needs 165 years to complete one revolution, or one orbit around the Sun, which is 3 generations of people. Not cool at all. However, in that distant and cold environment, Neptune is not alone. He has 13 bodies or moons to share his cold and dark stories with. And we will end here with our lesson about solar system. I hope you learned something. If not, rewatch the video again. It's that easy. That will make you ready for conversation about our solar system. Make that move with your friends and impress them with the weird beauty of our planets. Until next time and the next lesson, class dismissed. Thank you for sticking up until the end of the lessons. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If not, write in comment section down below. I feel ready for arguing there. Also feel free to put some suggestions. For more lessons, hit that subscribe button and also hit that icon bell. I can wait, no worries. Come on, hit it.